With Nintendo's large lineup of warriors, we have seen them master all sorts of weapons. Swords, magic, wands, even vacuums. But when it comes to these three, they mastered one weapon very few others have. The hammer. Popo and Nana, the ice climbers. And King Dedede, the king of dreamland. I'm one fish mob, and it's my job to see who would win a fatal conflict. The mountain. The place where the earth touches the heavens. It's a harsh environment of cliffs, jagged rock faces, bitter cold, and dangerous beasts. And those few who wish to try and conquer these great summits must come prepared. But for these two, all they need are good legs, a couple mallets, and each other. Not much is known about these two, but what is known is that over the years, they scaled many of their land's tallest peaks, gathering vegetables and battling the local wildlife on all of them. And throughout the years, the two of them developed a very strong blood bond. Or in other words, their relationship, though not specified, have a bond so strong they'd both die for each other. As a result of this bond, they've become a perfect team, both complementing and helping each other through thick and thin. But it takes more than just a strong relationship. Both are strong enough to break glacial ice and mountain rock with ease and can cause damage to other Smash Brothers several times their own size, and can hop up a mountainside in seconds and catch birds in mid-flight. But don't let their soft looks fool you, they're actually pretty tough. They can breathe normally in high altitudes and survive falls from great heights. But when push comes to shove, they can use their trusty hammers. Wooden mallets strong enough to daze polar bears twice their size, shatter rocks and ice, or be spun together for a multi-hit combo. They also carry rope, which they can use to reach higher locations and are somehow able to stand on clouds. But aside from scaling and breaking ice, they can also manipulate the ice themselves. They can throw giant ice blocks or fire a cloud of ice out of their hands to freeze enemies solid. Or if they want to clear up the battlefield, they can summon a giant iceberg that nearly takes up half the stage. But removing their ice powers and physical prowess, their greatest strengths comes from the fact that they're a team. Usually attacking in tandem, helping each other reach high places, or trapping enemies in devastating combos. I must say, despite their cute appearance, they achieved a lot. They've scaled over 32 different mountains, aided in the battle with Taboo, Galeem, and Darkon, and even survived a fall from the glacial peak. However, out of all of the strengths they have, they do have some pretty nasty weaknesses. They're easily not the most powerful characters and will actually compete with each other more often than not. But their greatest strength is ironically their greatest weakness. Due to their strong bond, if even one of them is knocked out of the fight, the other one could very well meet the same fate. But hey, they've already proven themselves more than capable of handling any situation.
Ice Climber, win!
Somewhere out in space exists the planet Popstar. This planet has generally been a peaceful place, with its inhabitants living happy and normal lives. But that all changed when this guy came. Proclaiming himself as king, King Dedede has caused a lot of trouble in the time he's been king. From stealing food to valuable artifacts, this oversized penguin has established himself as one of the worst things that has happened to this planet. Or at least, the most annoying. But hey, he still has a lot of attributes that make him a formidable foe. He's able to break large walls and boulders with ease, survived countless explosions, and is fast enough to keep up with Meta Knight. He can inhale enemies like Kirby and spit them back out, or he can suck in air and fly. He can jump high into the air and come crashing down with ground pound, and can even fire electricity from his hands. He can throw Gordos at his enemies and carries an unimaginable amount of bombs. But when push comes to shove, he can use his trusty hammer. This hunk of wood strong enough to break stones and rocks, and with the engine installed in it, it can be charged up to hit enemies with enough force to send them flying. The hammer can also be thrown like a boomerang and fire different kinds of energy projectiles. But if he needs some extra firepower, he puts on a metal mask and becomes Masked Dedede. And don't let this seemingly mundane piece of metal fool you. This mask enhances his endurance and lets him light his hammer on fire from speed alone. Speaking of which, along with the mask, he usually carries his mecha hammer. This intimidating piece of metal can send out electricity, fire rockets, and spit fire, ranging from plumes of flame to gigantic laser beams of pure fiery heat. Aside from that, there's other reasons why this oversized penguin is impressive. He's stolen all the stars in the sky twice, fought Kirby on equal grounds many times, defeated both a Dark Mirror version of himself and Meta Knight. Heck, even Solid Snake's Colonel stated his normal hammer can level a building. But for all that Dedede has proven, he's far from a perfect ruler. He is slow and more often than not relies on his minions in battle, and his selfish nature usually acts as an Achilles heel in battle. But don't let that fool you. There's a reason why no one's tried to dethrone this bird. Alright, the combatants are set. This battle shall have no prep time, no outside help, or home field advantage. Let the battle begin.
Fight!
Talk about breaking the ice. Bad puns aside, why did Dedede win? While this fight was actually pretty close, with both having shown a similar amount of endurance and being able to counter each other in certain ways, what truly gave Dedede the win was the fact that he had more ways of countering the ice climbers. For one, it's pretty obvious the old king of Dreamland was far stronger than both of the ice climbers combined, and has already proven he'd be able to handle whatever they could throw at him. Not only that, Dedede's natural size could easily level this uneven playing field pretty quickly. And while the hammers wielded by the ice climbers are pretty powerful, they're nothing compared to Dedede's. But it wasn't all in Dedede's favor. The ice climbers were the faster combatants, and their powers over ice could be pretty annoying to Dedede. However, Dedede has already been shown to be able to survive worse, which also doesn't help that his mechanical hammer, which, if you couldn't guess, completely nullifies any of the ice climbers' ice attacks. In the end, while the ice climbers were an efficient team, their combined attributes weren't enough to compare to Dedede's overall superior stats. Looks like the ice climbers just went out cold. The winner is King Dedede.